I don't think that Batman Part 2 is happening, bro. So this comes from Variety. Robert Pattinson recently joined Hero Magazine to interview his Mickey 17 co-star Naomi Aki, but the conversation briefly touched upon Pattinson's role as Batman. He made his Dark Knight debut in Matt Reeves' 2022 comic book tentpole, The Batman, which earned acclaim and $772 million at the worldwide box office. The sequel has been long in development and won't arrive in theaters until 2027. So here's Robert Pattinson's quote. I fucking hope so, Pattinson quipped when Aki asked if he would be playing Batman again soon. I started out as young Batman and I'm going to be fucking old Batman by the sequel. I'm 38 years old. The actor then clarified, I'm old, but I'm healthier. I think I've actually brought my biological age down a bit. Pattinson recently spoke to Variety at the Mickey 17 premiere in London and said that he expected to be filming the Batman 2 by the end of 2025. I don't think that's happening. And I know what it's about, but I can't tell anyone, he added. But it's very cool, it's very exciting. Listen to me right now. With everything that's going on behind the scenes with James Gunn's DCU and Superman rolling out in a few short months, and apparently there's been drama with Matt Reeves behind the scenes, and apparently James Gunn was at a recent event and initially scoffed at the idea of sharing Robert Pattinson. Let me be honest. I'll be blatantly honest. Here's what I think, and I have no facts to base this on. I think James Gunn wants his DCU Batman. I don't think James Gunn wants to proceed with the Batman Part 2. I think James Gunn probably thinks the Batman Part 2 is going to take away from his universe. I don't think he wants to do Elseworlds right now. I think he wants to focus on his DCU. He wants to get the DCU Batman up and going. And I love Matt Reeves. I think he's a wonderful director, and I've really grown to really appreciate what he's done with the Batman. That being said, it's been 5 years, bro. Like, you've had the Batman was released in 2022. The movie's coming out in 2027. The movie's coming out in 2027, and you still haven't put out a script yet, and the script is still not done. The script is still not done. And the movie's coming out in 2027. We're in 2025. And you still haven't finished the script. With all these delays, quote unquote delays that's been happening, I don't know, man. It's like something's not right. Something is not right. So I don't know if it's more of a James Gunn thing where he's trying to stall out the Batman Part 2, or maybe he doesn't want to outright say it's canceled, but maybe he's waiting for Matt Reeves to get tired of it, because clearly Robert Pattinson, even though he's like, you can tell that he's kind of joking here, but at the same time, like, listen, he's 38 years old. And he's clearly getting frustrated by all this waiting, and the script is clearly not done yet. I don't know what the hell's going on that is taking you so many years to finish a goddamn script. At a certain point, we have to get rolling on the DCU Batman. Like, we cannot wait years and years and years for Matt Reeves to finish the script for the Batman Part 2, or start filming the Batman Part 2, and then wait until 2035 until we get the DCU Batman, especially if the Superman is successful. Because if it is successful, a lot of people are gonna be like, okay, where's the DCU Batman? Like, where is he? Like, we can't wait for Matt Reeves. So James Gunn, as the co-CEO of DC Studios, you have to make an executive decision here. You either axe Matt Reeves in the Batman Part 2, or you talk to Matt Reeves and like, listen, man, like, what's going on? Like, we can't wait for you. You've had years to write a script, and it's still not done. It's still not done. So what the hell's going on? You either give him a deadline, or you're like, hey, man, I'm sorry, but we have to let you go. We have to let you go, and we have to cancel this. I know it's gonna suck for a lot of. I know it's gonna suck for a lot of people who love the Batman, but at a certain point. And I'm the guy who's like, listen, take your time. Don't worry. Don't rush anything. But you've had several years, bro. You've had several years to write a script, even a draft. And with all these delays, at a certain point, Gunn has to be like, listen, I have to let you go. And I have to focus on the DCU Batman, which, by the way, James Gunn is doing. He's clearly writing his own DCU Batman. He's clearly writing the Batman Brave and the Bold. And I don't know if he's going to direct it, but he's going to make sure that his Batman film is at the very least the top priority for his DC universe, because it has to be. It's Batman. It's Batman. So gun to my head, do I think the Batman Part 2 is happening? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think James Gunn is gonna come out with an announcement saying that there were creative differences and that Matt Reeves had to lead the project and Batman Part Two is gonna be off to the wayside. That's what I'm thinking. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong because I would like to see the Batman Part Two, but at a certain point, with all the delays and the delays and the delays, and you still don't have a script. You still don't have a script. Like, what the hell's going on? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't think it's happening. But, we'll see. That's going to be it. Hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok. This is Isaac. Some in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think that Batman Part 2 is actually happening? Or do you think James Gunn is going to have to make an executive decision and be like, listen, you either give Matt Reeves a strict deadline. It's like, listen, I want this script by the end of the month. Or, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to let you go. And we're going to have to focus on the DCU Batman. We'll see. Love you all. Stay safe. Truth out.
Shit.